How to increase your value, the secret to extraordinary success. Have you ever wondered why some people are always respected? Why do they get better opportunities? Why do people trust them, listen to them, and pay them more? The answer is simple. Your income follows your value. Part 1. The Wake-Up Call. Have you ever looked at someone and wondered, how did they get there? How did they become successful? How did they earn more money? Why do people listen when they speak? Why do opportunities seem to find them while you feel like you're always chasing them? Maybe you've asked yourself another question. What am I missing? If you have ever felt that way, you're not alone. Millions of people wake up every morning with dreams that are bigger than their current reality. They want a better job. They want financial freedom. They want confidence. They want respect. They want to make their parents proud. They want to live without constantly worrying about money. But year after year, their life stays exactly the same. Not because they are lazy, not because they aren't intelligent, and not because they don't deserve success. Most people stay where they are because they never learn one simple truth. Your life can never become more valuable until you become more valuable. Think about that for a moment. Everyone wants bigger results, but very few people become a bigger version of themselves. We live in a world where people want quick success. They want success in 30 days. They want to become rich overnight. They want confidence without facing fear. They want respect without earning it. They want results without changing their habits. But life doesn't work that way. Imagine planting a seed today. Would you expect a tree tomorrow? Of course not. You understand that growth takes time. The seed needs water. It needs sunlight. It needs patience. It grows quietly beneath the surface before anyone can see it. Your life works exactly the same way. The problem is, most people stop watering the seed because they don't see immediate results. They give up too early. They say, "This isn't working. I'm not talented. I'm too old. I'm too late. I'm not lucky." But the truth is, they quit just before growth becomes visible. Now think about your own life. How many times have you started something? Learning English, going to the gym, reading books, starting a business, saving money, building a new habit. You felt excited for a few days. Then life became busy. Work became stressful. Friends distracted you. Your phone became more interesting than your goals. One missed day became one missed week. One missed week became one missed month. Eventually, you convinced yourself that maybe it wasn't meant for you. But it wasn't the dream that failed. It was consistency that disappeared. Here's something nobody tells you. Your future is built by ordinary days, not extraordinary ones. People believe successful people have magical mornings, perfect routines, unlimited motivation. That's not true. The difference is often much smaller. Successful people keep showing up on the days they don't feel like it. Everyone can work hard when they're excited. Almost anyone can stay motivated for one day. But can you continue when nobody notices your effort? Can you improve when there is no applause? Can you keep learning when progress feels invisible? That is where value is created. Look around you. There are two kinds of people. The first person finishes work and immediately looks for entertainment. Hours disappear on endless scrolling. Videos, arguments online, complaints, excuses. The second person also feels tired. They also have responsibilities. But before the day ends, they spend 30 minutes learning something. Maybe they improve their communication. Maybe they read 10 pages. Maybe they practice a new skill. Maybe they listen to an educational podcast while driving. It doesn't seem like much. One day doesn't make a difference. Neither does 1 week. But after 1 year, those two people no longer live the same life. One wonders why nothing changed. The other becomes the person everyone calls lucky. Luck had very little to do with it. Small daily choices created a completely different future. Here's another reality. Many people believe their company determines their salary. Their boss determines their future. Their family determines their success. Sometimes those things matter, but only to a point. The biggest factor is the value you bring. Imagine two employees. Both arrive at 9 o'clock. Both leave at 6. One simply completes assigned tasks. The other looks for ways to improve systems, learns new software, communicates clearly, finds solutions before being asked, supports teammates, keeps learning after work. Which employee becomes difficult to replace? Which employee earns trust? Which employee is more likely to receive better opportunities? Not because someone is playing favorites, because value is always noticed over time. This principle doesn't only apply to jobs. It applies to every area of life. If you become someone who solves problems, people remember you. If you become someone who keeps promises, people trust you. If you become someone who stays calm during difficult situations, people respect you. If you become someone who continues learning, people seek your advice. The world rewards people who make life better for others. That is what value really means. Value isn't about showing off. It's not about expensive clothes. It's not about pretending to know everything. Real value is becoming the kind of person whose presence improves the lives of other people. Someone who listens. Someone who learns. Someone who grows. Someone who contributes. Someone who keeps their word. Now, ask yourself one honest question. If your future depended on the person you are becoming today, would you be excited? Or would you know that something has to change? Because here's the truth. Your future isn't waiting for you somewhere ahead. You're creating it right now. With every decision, every habit, every excuse, every book you choose not to read, every skill you decide not to learn, every hour you waste, or every hour you invest. Life is always asking one question. What kind of person are you becoming? The answer to that question determines almost everything else. And that's exactly what we're going to explore next. Because understanding why people stay stuck is the first step toward becoming truly valuable.